don't sound too excited, Croven, because we do have some rules and regulations to go over. Your favourites, and unfortunately I can't, since I'm in charge, I can't be sleeping through them, so brace yourself, folks. We'll get through this the best that we can. For the best possible Second Life wrestling experience, please help us keep the lag to a minimum by removing any scripted items that you do not need. This includes, but is not limited to, AOs, HUDs, tummy talkers, scripted naughty bits, ROV devices, head padders, and more. Scripted pets, all that sort of stuff. Remember, folks, a less laggy show is not only better to watch, but it's better for our competitors. Now, during the show, please make sure not to send any messages to wrestlers or staff. We will be having a meet and greet for the show down at Dusty's Bar, where you can speak to your favourite UFW wrestlers or staff. And while here at UFW, we strive to put on professional events, so keep that in mind and refrain from inappropriate comments, gestures, or actions. And please, folks, refrain from nudity, so keep those pants on. And while you are doing that, make sure you also respect the talent here at UFW as well as your fellow audience members. We're out here trying to put on the best show for you that we can. All that we ask in return is that you please do not be that person. Don't be a douchebag. Don't make us have to kick you out, because if we do, then no one's going to be happy. Now, for your safety, and we did mention this earlier in the show, make sure to stay on the outside of the barricades. Only show staff and wrestlers who are in the show may be inside of them. There is a chance that the action could become a little bit rambunctious, a little bit too energetic, and well, from what I've seen from the card tonight, that could be a very high possibility here. Oof. So if that does happen, please make sure to give the wrestlers plenty of space. Don't get involved, you might get hurt. Now, for the full UFW experience, please make sure to enable media and voice chat in your viewer. We use media for wrestler intros, challenges, offsite events, and more, and we use voice for live commentary and speeches from wrestlers and staff. And while voice is utilised for our show, we do ask that you please turn off your microphones for the durations of the show. Only staff and wrestlers who are part of the show may use them. But of course, that doesn't mean you can interrupt with what's happening. Feel free to use gestures. We got a nice sign above the desk here. That'll give you a bunch of free fan gestures. Give that a click, you'll get a whole bunch of free stuff. Or just bring your own. We do ask that you try not to use any gestures that are too loud, too obnoxious. Don't use any that are inappropriate. And please do not spam gestures. Gestures are like a nice, fine slice of pineapple pizza. Yeah, it's fine to indulge, but moderation is the key. But if you do have difficulty hearing commentary or wrestler intros, please turn up your voice and media and turn down sound effects so you can hear commentary and videos over gestures and other sounds. Now, what do you do if you want to keep up with UFW news and happenings, I hear you say? Well, you can join our Rainbow fan group and you can join our Discord server. Or even better, you can even join us on Twitter. So many options. Blue Sky. The possibilities are endless, I swear. You'll find links to all of that stuff on the balcony above the comms desk. Give those a click, they will tell you what you need to know. And if you can't make it to a show, feel free to watch the show from YouTube, where we will be live streaming it and where you can also see past live streams of previous shows. Again, you'll find a link for that up on the balcony. And if you are looking to join UFW, we currently have some positions currently for more managerial and positions that will help keep the show running, so stuff like referees, streamers, all that kind of stuff that keep the wheels turning. Feel free to contact Wolfie Brisbane after the show if you would like more details. And I think that just about covers everything.
Indeed, it does. But I guess the other thing we got to talk about is, well, what's coming up tonight?
Yeah. That we do, and looking at the absolute mountain of paperwork here, looks like to start off our there we go. Looks like to start off our show, we're going to be having a contest of strength versus speed as UFW's favourite luchador, Prince Escamoso, goes up against the Hell Horse himself, Dante Namova.
Oh, that would be an interesting one. I actually don't know if these two have faced off before.
Oh, they absolutely have not, but it's clear from the UFW Nation who they're behind and who they're, well, not behind. You know, Escamoso, he's got a big heart, but if he wants to keep up with Dante, he's going to use every single trick in the book if he's going to survive against Fat Hell Horse. But I have faith in him. And then for our next match, and my goodness, I hope the ring's reinforced for this one, because if I'm not wrong, this is going to be 700 pounds of just power in the ring, as we have the Queen of the Nine, Nzingha, going up against the big bad wolf herself, Luka Cross. My God.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a hard-hitting match. You don't want to miss that at all.
Yeah, it's hard to say who's going to have the power advantage in this. If pound for pound, I would say Luka might have the edge, but Nzingha, she's got about 100 pounds on her, so that's going to balance things out. Like I said, I hope they've reinforced the ring. And then for our final match, and this is one I've been looking forward to, hardcore title match for the main event at UFW Unbroken, where we have Z-Vonic going up against hardcore champion himself, Muralku, the Canadian Nightmare.
I was waiting to hear some snap squeaks, but I guess that's not happening.
Okay, Corbin, there's going to be so much going on during that match. In fact, I'm willing to even bet money that before tonight, Z probably met up with Muralku and told him, "Young man, if you go easy on me, I swear to God." So expect a lot of violence in this main event, folks. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
But yeah, that's definitely going to be a match you don't want to miss. Another heavy hitter. And, well, it's a championship match, a hardcore championship match at that. So definitely don't want to miss that. So don't forget to invite your friends. You don't want them to miss any of that action.
And speaking of heavy hitters and speed and not wanting to miss stuff, we do not want to miss a word from one of our sponsors. So if we could have your attention, folks, because UFW is a proud sponsor of Starlight Drive-In. Are you tired of watching movies all by yourself? Longing for that classic movie experience? Then come on down to Starlight Drive-In Theatre. With movie streams every Saturday, Sunday and Monday at 3 p.m. PDT, we're sure to offer you a good time under the stars right from the comfort of your cars. And yes, that rhyme was intentional. So what are you waiting for? Drive your way towards our Discord group and come check us out today. Starlight Drive-In, where the stars never stop shining. And a thank you to anyone who has donated towards UFW. Remember, every single penny that goes towards the show goes towards making it just that little bit better. So, yes, more support, please. Thank you for our sponsors for supporting us, and thank you for all the support in general. And we're less than 30 seconds towards showtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's UFW Unbroken. Are we ready? Are we prepared? Are we ready for a good show? Because it is just about to start. There we go, that's what I like to hear. Let's get into it.
Just stop, can't stop this state.
Man, oh man, I don't think I'll ever get over that intro. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of UFW Unbroken. Didn't even need to ask if you're all excited, because you all are. Whether you're watching at home, whether you're watching here live, we're glad to be here. We're glad to see you all here. My name is Alex Calhera, Mr. Meerkat Monday himself, but it's not just me tonight, because I am joined by a duo of delightful delinquents. Introduce yourself to the fine folks, let them know who you are.
I'm Croven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with...
Your sensitive ring-tail ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
Very good, very good. Great to have you here. Great to be here. Great to see all of the UFW Nation here tonight. Now, we speculated about what's going to be happening tonight, folks. We've wondered, we've pondered, but why wait any longer? So let's head down to the ring with Sin City's favourite ringtail and get right into it.
UFW Nation, welcome one and all to UFW Monday Night Unbroken! Our opening contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, standing at a height of 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in at 235 pounds, hailing from Helheim. He is the Norse Horse of Darkness, Dante!
Well, we had a lot of excitement when the show started, but now with the arrival of the Hell Horse himself, the crowd seeming a little bit mixed. Those who love destruction seemingly on his side, but the majority of the crowd not happy to see him. And especially after what he said the last time we saw him, I don't blame them.
And now introducing his opponent, standing at a height of 4 feet 11 inches, weighing in at 125 pounds, hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico. He is the Cowboy Luchador, Orale, with Prince Escamoso!
Well, if Dante wants to continue on his path of destruction, he's going to have to go through Prince Escamoso. And if Escamoso can harness the power of the UFW Nation here tonight, dare I say Dante doesn't have a chance. And it seems like UFW's favourite luchador is dressed for the occasion here tonight. Bit of a Halloween-themed attire here. Wanting to give the fine folks watching a good show before he puts before he starts putting the hurt on the Hell Horse.
Ah yes, Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead.
much positivity as he's bringing here tonight, you can be sure that Dante is going to do everything he can to freeze all that positivity over and shatter Escamoso's hopes of victory.
And speaking of Dia de los Muertos, mark your calendars, because this year, November 1st, is also Slamoween.
Lots of exciting things happening, just like the beginning of this match. Both have been checked today already, and there goes the bell. And Escamoso starting things off fast, charging Dante right from the beginning, getting onto that clothesline, and then getting right in his face with that drop kick. Dante back up to his feet, a little bit shaken. And Escamoso comes back with a second one. Dante again a little bit shaken, but he's not looking quite stirred yet. Both of them off the ropes again. And Escamoso brilliantly able to use a bit of leverage there, bring Dante up and over with that arm drag takedown.
Strong opening from Escamoso so far, but he better be really on his guard, because all Dante is going to need is a little bit of a window and he'll walk right through it.
Oh, absolutely. Escamoso, he's had all of the positivity coming into this match, all of the crowd support, but you know that Dante is going to do everything he can to freeze and shatter all of that, just like he's trying to shatter Escamoso's face with those punches. Sending him off the ropes, going for a back body drop, it looked like, but Escamoso able to roll through, off the ropes, coming in from behind.
Oh.
And driving the Hell Horse face first into the Unbroken sign with that Kataro Crusher. And just as the Hell Horse gets up, Escamoso brings him right back down with that Hurricane Rana into a pinfall here, shoulders down, but just barely a 1 count off of that.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that to take down Dante.
Oh, that elbow drop's definitely going to help get him towards that, landing it now off the ropes, coming in for a second go. And a big splash across the Hell Horse, shoulders down once more, but still only good for a 1 count. And if I was Dante in this situation, I wouldn't be feeling cold anymore. I think I'd be feeling a little bit hot under the collar, a little bit peeved off at how well Escamoso's doing. And oh, and just as I'm saying that, Escamoso runs face first into that big boot. Dante's not done, coming off the ropes and a massive leg drop right across the face of Escamoso. And just as I predicted, Dante's not happy with what Escamoso was doing earlier, now just pounding him in the face with those elbows over and over again. Thank goodness he's wearing a mask, because I don't think the UFW Nation would want to see his rearranged face after those shots. Now picking him up and driving those forearms into his back. And, oh no, 2 shots to the back and now setting him up. Could be a power driver, could be a power bomb. Got him up on his shoulders. But no, Escamoso now trying to fight out of it, throwing those punches in. And Dante collapses after the shots there, unable to keep Escamoso in his grasp. And Escamoso taking advantage of the situation from the apron to the inside with that senton, going for a pin. But not quite enough.
Escamoso does seem to have the right idea, though. Hit and run is really the way to go if you're facing an opponent like Dante and you're at a size disadvantage.
Absolutely. Hit and run, keep him down where you can. Rolling thunder, and now going up to the top rope, looking to capitalize on that momentum he's got. Off the toe, and landing a massive diving knee collapse. That could be it. Shoulders down. No, not quite. No doubt, I bet, about 15 minutes ago, Dante came into this match thinking to himself he was going to dominate, but that is not the case here, ladies and gentlemen. Escamoso has been on fire, and he has been keeping Dante on the back foot for the majority of this match. Now, off the top rope again, but oh no! Escamoso had the right idea there. Looked like he was going for a frog splash, but Dante got that leg up, and Escamoso ate nothing but boot.
Goes to show Dante is not one to underestimate. If he can find a way out of a situation, he'll take it.
Dante going in for seconds and thirds there with those boots to the chest, to the leg, and now sending the luchador into the corner. What does the Hell Horse have planned here? Coming in, full head of steam, and just squashing Escamoso in the corner with that splash. And oh, come on, really? Dante now wrapping Escamoso's leg around the rope there, getting a stern warning from the referee.
Taking it all the way to 4.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get disqualified. That's going to look really embarrassing if that happens. I mean, again, oh my goodness, and a shotgun dropkick into the corner. If anything, folks, I would say that shows the desperation on Dante, as we're seeing it here as well now, going in for a corner foot choke. The referee again administering a count. Up to a count of 4 and releasing it. As I was saying, a desperation on Dante's behalf. If I was a betting person, I would say Escamoso's gotten him a little bit shaken, gotten him a little bit worried. So now he's having to resort to such tactics to keep control. Now dragging him out of the corner with a big fisherman suplex. Shoulders are down. But Escamoso able to fight his way out of the pin just before the 3 count. This is going to get dangerous for Escamoso if the match continues at this pace, because this is exactly how Dante wants it. Slow and methodical, using his size and strength advantage, using that brutality. Not the sort of areas that Escamoso is going to excel in. But speaking of excelling, Escamoso off the ropes, rebound wheel kick right to the face.
And that's why it's dangerous to send a guy like Escamoso to the ropes. If he's able to recover, he can come right back at you.
Speaking of coming right back at him, he went for that knee to the face. Dante caught it, but Escamoso able to twist around and kick him in the face with that enziguri. Dante sitting up, Escamoso waiting for him, coming back in with that big drop kick right to the face. And he is not done yet. Off the ropes one more time. And he's got him in a rolling bridge pin here. But only good for another 2 count. Escamoso has come into this match with fire. Hopefully a fire that's bright enough to melt the ice of Dante, but Dante's doing everything in his power to make sure that doesn't happen. Escamoso once again taking control, got hold of that arm. But Dante able to power back up to his feet again. Escamoso now chops to the chest there, actually managing to back Dante up. Dante clearly not expecting this type of aggression for Escamoso. He came into this match unprepared. Now Escamoso from the corner, big cartwheel, and Dante got the legs up. It looked like a corner back elbow, maybe a corner kick, but Dante able to intercept it, got those boots up right into the back, maybe even the back of the head of Escamoso there, just flattened him. And now just throwing him out of the ring like a sack of potatoes. Escamoso thankfully able to land on his feet. Dante chasing him out, and Escamoso practically retreating there. I can't say I blame him. The outside of the ring's a dangerous place. Escamoso now off the ropes, diving through the ropes. And oh no, oh god, no.
Dante read him like a book there.
Escamoso going for a suicide dive. Dante just caught him in midair and suplexed him on the outside. And oh no, what's he going for here? And oh no, oh god, he just power bombed him. It looked like a power bomb against the ring apron.
Now, there's a little bit of overlap from the padding on top, but other than that, there's nothing under that apron but steel.
Oh no. That tiny bit of cloth's going to do absolutely nothing for Escamoso's spine. Dante, after doing the damage on the outside, looking to finish the job here, now just hammering Escamoso with those elbows over and over. Coming off the ropes, and Joe just flat out kicking him in the face as he was sat there. That could be it. That's a 1, that's a 2, and no, Escamoso able to get the shoulder up at the last moment. Despite the powerbomb, despite those elbows, despite nearly getting his head kicked off, the heart of UFW's favourite luchador able to push through, but will it be enough? Escamoso off the ropes there and just diving head first into Dante, knocking him back into the ropes. I question the cleverness of that tactic. I know Escamoso's got a strong head on his shoulders, but he might risk doing more damage to himself there. But it looked like it's worked. Dante's staggered and now he's getting kicked in the chest over and over. Escamoso trying to chop down that tree, and it looks like it could fall at any moment. And there it does. Escamoso able to get his legs around him and driving headfirst into the mat with that implant Hurricane Rana. Escamoso taken to the skies once again. This could be his opportunity to finish the match. Dante's ready on the mat and off the top rope. Big 450 splash. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, God. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well, you know what they
I
say.
thought that
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
But I have never heard that saying before. You're going to have to teach me some stuff. And oh, well, I thought it was over. The crowd thought it was over, but Dante disagreed about it being over. He's caught Escamoso and oh, he drops him down with the package power driver. Oh, he dropped him right on his head. 1, 2, and that is it.
There you go. A strong start from Escamoso, but in the end, Dante comes out on top.
UFW Nation, here's your match winner by pinfall, Dante!
Well, like you said, a strong shine from Escamoso, but in the end, that fire was not enough to melt the ice that was Dante and him over. But even though he won this match, if I was Dante, I would be very careful about underestimating opponents in the future, because as we saw, Escamoso really did a number on him. Nearly had it there a few times. I thought he had it after that 450 splash, but it just wasn't quite enough. Well, folks, that was an exciting way to open the show. Let's hope we can keep that momentum going. But before we get on to our second match, we do have time to hear from another one of our sponsors, I think.
UFW is sponsored by the Golden Stallion, The Golden Stallion is an upscale, elegant, and refined atmosphere and second life for flesh and furs alike. Since its inception, the Golden Stallion has grown to over 1,000 members worldwide and hosts a wide variety of unique events and get-togethers. We're an active, vibrant community that prides itself on inclusivity and diversity, with a shared core passion for polite conversation, positivity, and refinement. From the beautiful beaches to the French architecture and gardens, you'll find a welcoming community. So from us to you, welcome to the Golden Stallion. You belong here.
Very good, very good. And remember, folks, supporting our sponsors supports us. So yes, more to support, please. Well, now that we've had a time to catch our breath after that explosive opener, let's get into something a bit more power focused, I think, with our second match. So let's head down to the ring with Sin City's favourite ringtail and get right into it.
That's right, UFW Nation. This powerhouse showdown is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first. Standing at a height of 6 feet 9 inches, weighing in at 400 pounds. Hailing from the Nile River in Egypt, make some noise for Nzingha!
And there she is, folks, the Queen of the Nile herself, one of UFW's physically strongest competitors, and it's, well, I hope she doesn't hear me say this, but its heaviest competitor as well. 400 pounds, a powerhouse hippo, doesn't matter who you are. That's a lot of hippo to go up against.
I think she gave you the side eye as she walked by.
Look, okay, if I was 6'9" and 400 pounds, and well, Lord knows I'm not, I would wear it with pride.
And now, introducing her opponent. Standing at a height of 7 feet 4 inches, weighing in at 286 pounds, hailing from Fort Worth, Texas, she is the rough-riding Texan Amazon, Luka Cross!
Well, Nzingha got a lot of support from the UFW Nation, but so does Luka Cross. The crowd here tonight happy to see both of these big powerhouse women. And if you want to talk about power, you can never leave Luka Cross out of that picture, because pound for pound, she might be the strongest competitor here in UFW. Now, we alluded to it earlier, folks. I hope they've reinforced the ring, because this is, well, you got the 400 pounds of Nzingha in there. You've got the, well, I know Sylvia said 286, but if you told me Luka was 300, I'd believe it. So that's a good 700 pounds of just muscle and hustle in that ring. So this is going to be a heavy-hitting match, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've waited for our time to come, calculated everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're facing get serious. Hear the siren, we're victorious. I'm telling you.
Oh, both of our competitors have been checked. Let's see if they're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm a betting man, I don't think we're going to be seeing any of the antics that Prince Escamoso pulled off earlier tonight in this match. This is just going to be pure power on power.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do this.
Ready, ring the bell.
And there's the bell.
Well, if either of these two do pull off like a corkscrew 720 launcher, I'm gonna have to eat my words. Both of them now meeting in the center of the ring, sizing each other up. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna have the advantage in power here. I said earlier, pound for pound, Luka might be stronger, but Nzingha's got the size and weight advantage. So you're the one blowing out backs, huh? Luka there potentially making a bit of a comment about Nzingha's size there. Well, Nzingha not taking kindly to it, pushing Luka Cross back. And when was the last time you saw someone do that?
That is something you don't see very often. But Luka's right back up and swinging.
Well, Luka taking exception to Nzingha's taking exception. This could turn ugly real quick. Sending Nzingha off to the ropes. Hippo coming back in, full head of steam. Oh, and just yeeting herself at Luka Cross there. I don't care how big and powerful Luka is. That was a 400-pound shoulder block missile heading her way. You're not just going to be able to tank that. And Luka doesn't seem very happy about it, shaking that head, maybe a bit frustrated that she got overpowered there. And Nzingha keeping her on the back foot there. Lefts and rights to the heads, a couple of shots to the body. Meeting of the minds there with that headbutt. Throwing Luka off to the ropes. And catching her with a knee to the gut with so much force that the 300-pound wolf went up and over. Head over heels, and again, you don't see that happen very often with her. Nzingha now keeping up the pressure, bringing Luka up back to her feet. Luka off the ropes, and well, talking about throwing your weight around there. Luka leaping forward with that jumping clothesline, absolutely flattening Nzingha.
Definitely going to be a match that will test the abilities of these two competitors. They're both used to having a massive size advantage over their opponents, but that is not really the case in this match.
And you got to think their bread and butter in the ring is to slow the pace down and use their power. But if their game plans are the same, it's just going to come down to who can pull off that game plan better,
or who can last longer.
That is right. Stamina could be a big deal here. Oh, Luka looking like she's going for the second Grey Wolf round up there. Elbows, knees, jabs. Really taking it to Nzingha there, driving her back towards the ropes. All the way back to the turnbuckle. And she's not stopping there, still laying in with some punches. Our official trying to tell him to get out of the corner, but, well, good luck to you, buddy. I don't think that's going to be an easy job. Looking at opposite side of the ring, howling to get the UFW Nation into spirit, and running right in with that back elbow to the face. Nzingha falling like a tree. Bringing Nzingha back up to her feet. So far, this has been like watching just two samurai trucks colliding over and over again. Eventually, one of them's got to crumble. Now locking up again, Nzingha able to force Luka back towards the middle of the ring there. Look, catching her in the gut there with that kick. Grabbing hold of the neck, twisting her around, and dropping her there with that net breaker.
That looks like it may have done some damage.
Well, Nzingha thinks so as well. She goes for the pin here. Going for a one, and only good for a one though. If I was Nzingha, this is exactly where I want Luka to be. Keep her flat on the canvas and just use that size and weight to wear her out. Make her have to keep kicking out of pins. But, well, Luka has other ideas there. Kick to the gut, snapmare to bring the big hippo down to the mat.
Oh.
And, well, both of them throwing technical finesse out of the window here, folks. They are just punching each other in the face over and over. Who's gonna blink first?
Whoa.
And Nzingha does. Luka landing one final solid punch to the jaw, sending the hippo down.
That was a hell of a hit. But I have a feeling Nzingha isn't done.
Well, she might be if Luka lands whatever she has planned here, sending Nzingha off to the ropes. Big clothesline, knocking the hippo down once more. Got that leg hooked, shoulders down, good for a one, good for a two, and not quite good enough for a three yet.
Just a reminder, we'd love for you to invite your friends, but we do ask that you please take a couple of steps back from the barricades before inviting your friends. That way they don't end up inside the barricades. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't want them to become the attention of these two in the ring. My goodness, that would be a bad way to come to UFW. Oh, Luka going for a close, and Nzingha able to roll underneath it there. A bit of surprise agility from her. Luka off the ropes, and Nzingha off the ropes again. Both of them meeting center of the ring, full head of steam.
Oh!
And Nzingha throwing every bit of momentum she could into that lariat there. Damn, they're taking Luka's head off. Pulling Luka up once more from behind. What does the Queen now have planned here?
Oh!
Hooking her head under the arm and dropping back with a death drop DDT. Back of the head right into the canvas. Nzingha off the ropes. And coming in, full head of steam with the Queen's cushion. My God. £400 a hippo right across the sternum of Luka Cross. It was only a matter of time until that happened. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, but not quite good enough for the count of 3.
You know, if that was anybody else other than Luka Cross, I would think this match would be over right now.
Yeah, if anyone else other than Luka Cross, we might have had to scrape them off the mat. Give the official a spatula or something.
Luka getting right back up.
You mentioned earlier, Corbin, that stamina could be a big deal in this match, and you got to wonder, one of these two is going to run out of steam pretty soon if they keep up this pace. And by the way that Luka's hammering in those knees, it might be Nzingha that runs out of gas first. Oh no, wait a second. Oh, eating my words right there as Nzingha is able to power through it, get Luka onto her shoulders and drive her face first into the mat with that flapjack.
Note, it is not every day you see somebody flapjack Luka Cross.
And I don't think that Luka Cross was in that either. Well, she got the best view of it. Oh my God! And well, Nzingha went in to try and take advantage, and Luka just spun round and damn near kicked her head off there with that kick. Oh, shots to the head there, lefts and rights, couple of knees there. It looks like she's going for the Texas Hot Combo. Got a Robin. Oh my goodness, £400 up and over with that jackhammer. That could be it. 1, 2, and no! I thought that was going to be it.
Honestly, if it was anybody other than Nzingha, it probably would have been it.
Well, if it was anyone else, if it was anyone other than Luka trying it, they probably would have thrown their back out trying to land that jackhammer. And yeah, I'm starting to think that it looks like Luka thought that was going to be the case as well then. No doubt she had to put a lot of energy to get Nzingha up and over like that. Was it worth it though? Because it didn't get the win, and now Luka's looking like she's slowing down a little bit. And Luka sending the Queen of the Nile to the corner here. What does she have planned? Coming in, full head of steam. And now laying in the punches there to Nzingha's head, one after the other. Oh no. That's not a good sign. Putting Nzingha up on the top rope. What the girl's name is she planning?
Oh, those are the heavy-duty turnbuckles.
Luka going up as well. Oh, this can only end badly, folks. I hope you got your Richter skills ready.
She's not going to try to superplex. Oh, she is.
Yes, she is, Craven. Everyone, brace yourselves.
I would hold on to something.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Oh! And I think she slipped.
Slipped. I'm surprised the ropes didn't collapse there. That was £700 on the ropes. It looked like Luka lost her balance and both of them crashed into the mat. I'm surprised our official was even able to stay on his feet after that, but he managed it, and now he's counting them both out up to a count of 4 here.
Neither of them moving yet.
Oh, Nzingha looks almost out of it, and Luka's writhing in pain. She might have thrown her back out when she was up there.
How is it 7? 8.
That's an 8. Oh no, it's not going to end like this, is it?
Well, I think
Up to
so.
a count of 9.
And 10. This is going to be
Oh.
a count out.
Oh no, and I think our official tonight is going to be the least popular man in UFW after making that call.
UFW Nation, due to a count out of both competitors, this match is a draw.
That is unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like in the end there, well, we saw Luka going for a superplex, but she might have overcommitted. She might have thrown her back out. And, well, that just ended in disaster for the both of them.
Will they be able to get out on their own is the question. Like Nzingha's finally getting up.
Our structures are able to support people of their capacity, yeah?
I think so.
Hopefully that won't be needed. Nzingha's moving around, but Luka's really having trouble with her back. She's probably going to want to get that checked out. And I guess you could say that comes full circle. Luka did start this match off talking about how Nzingha was blowing out people's backs, and it looks like she shared that same fate.
I think she just got a little too cocky and tried to go in there for what she figured would put it away, but was just too much to bear.
It just goes to show, even if you are the biggest, strongest dog of the pack, sometimes you gotta know which fights to pick. And well, going for a superplex against Nzingha was a fight that Luka was not ready to pick.
Oh, if your motto is go big or go home, but
Well, she's certainly going home tonight with a sore back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have had one diverse show tonight. We've had the speed of Escamoso going up against the brutality of Dante. We've had an absolute powerhouse brawl between Nzingha and Luka Cross. But we do have our main event coming up with a bit of hardcore action to be the cherry on top for our show tonight. Let's call it that. Now, yep, I can hear your excitement, folks, but before we get into it, I think we all have to catch our breaths once more with a final word from one of our sponsors.
indeed. Club Genesis is your best destination for amazing music, great company, fun entertainment, and a staff dedicated to your enjoyment. Our DJ lineup is talented and stands out for the mix of genres available. The host staff is accommodating, knowledgeable, and fun, and our dancers are some of the sexiest you will see and amazingly talented at what they do. Genesis offers you a futuristic and comfortable club atmosphere, amazing events, fun spontaneity, and the perfect environment to make us your new home club. So, grab your friends, a new adventure awaits at Club Genesis. Do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us.
Yes, more to support, please. Now, as we said, folks, we've had the first 2 courses of our 3-course meal, but I think we have room for dessert. What do you think?
I know I'm definitely ready.
Well, you're ready for it. I'm ready for it. The UFW Nation is ready for it. So let's head down to the ring with Sin City's favourite ringtail for our main event.
That's right, UFW Nation, the Hardcore Championship is on the line. Wrestlers, make your way to the ring.
And a lot of support here for our challenger tonight, the matriarch of Snaps herself, Z-Phonic. Now, we alluded to it earlier, folks. Z and the champion, they do have a bit of history. They do get along on the sides, but if I was a betting man, I guarantee you Z told Muralku, whether it was yesterday or the day before, who knows, to not go easy on her. And knowing Muralku, he's gonna give her what she wants and more.
Of course, you can't have a championship match without the champ.
Absolutely not, and well, no surprise that Muralku getting just as much support from the UFW Nation as Z was. Looks like there's going to be no favourites here for either of these snips. Crowd split 50-50 from the sounds of it. Now, both of these two are technical geniuses in the ring, but in their own unique way. Muralku is a bit more explosive with his offense, and as the UFW Hardcore champ, he sure knows how to swing a weapon better than Z, I would say. But don't count Z out. She's going to have a bit of an edge, I think. A bit more power, a bit more experience, and, well, given her medical background, she's going to know every single way she can twist up Muralku and more. Given the environment, given the rules, you would think that Muralku has the advantage, but we have seen many surprises in UFW, and tonight could be another one.
UFW Nation, welcome one and all to your UFW Monday Night Unbroken main event of the evening. And the action is underway to be refereed by Jake West. The following contest set for one fall is a hardcore match and is for the UFW Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, the challenger in the blue corner, standing at a height of 6 feet 4 inches, weighing in at 268 pounds, hailing from Herford, Germany. She is the Combat Mama Snap, Z-Phonic! And what's a championship match without its champion? In the red corner, standing at a height of 6 feet 1 inches, weighing in at 225 pounds, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is the reigning and defending UFW Hardcore Champion, the Canadian Nightmare, Muralku Frosty! Wrestlers, best of luck to each of you.
It's time!
Great job with the main event, as always, Sylvia. Both of our competitors have been checked. Don't know why you would actually do that, hardcore rules. And they are now, it's time to see if they are both ready to go. Muralku, unlike previous champs, ditching the chair before the match there. Bit of respect, looking like he wants to start this off fair and square.
Mama Snap, I have a great deal of respect for you, and I've been looking forward to this match for a long time. But, with that said, please don't ground me if I end up winning this match.
I respect you too, but I expect you to give me 110%, Muralku. Now show Mama what you got.
Well, facing each other down, some words of respect for each other, and, well, if you know anything about wrestling, folks, the more you respect each other in the ring, the more happy you are to punch them in the face, because it's all just part of the sport.
Muralku
start.
Able to get the opening here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this dynamic works out, because Z, she does have the size and strength advantage, but Muralku, I don't think he's going to let that hinder him too much. Able to take her down to the canvas there.
Doesn't seem like much of a hindrance so far, able to control that headlock.
Well, you can tell just by their exchange, these two know each other very well, so they probably both know how they do their stuff in the ring as well, so I can imagine them outplaying each other back and forth. But Muralku's not able to outplay those knees to the back there. Oh, that's not very nice. Well, that's what he wants, that's what he gets. Getting him out of that hammerlock, getting him into a side headlock now, trying to work him down. Oh, and she does there. Nice bit of agility from Mama Snap, able to twist him down to the canvas with that tiger spin. Muralku eating a bit of canvas there. Z's not done, coming off the ropes, and oh my goodness, just throwing herself at Muralku and driving that forearm into his face. Looking like she was going for a big splash. Follow up, Muralku seeing it coming, able to roll out of the way at the last minute. Muralku off the ropes, able to drop that knee across Z. Getting, oh, it's like he's not done yet. Off the ropes once more. Oh, and going for a headbutt, but Z able to roll out of the way as well. And she meets him in the middle of the ring with a massive big boot to the face. And that's what I was saying, folks. These two know each other so well. Some of these dodges look like they're almost, well, just happening out of instinct. Well, Muralku wasn't able to dodge that tree trunk of a leg coming down across him there. Big leg drop by Z. And now going for a pin here, but only good for one. They now keeping control, got hold of the Canadian Nightmare, and dare I say, the longer this match stays in the ring like this, the more I think it's going to favour Z, because I think she's just that little bit better when it comes to the technical stuff. She's a bit more experienced, a bit more seasoned in that regard. Muralku is going to really want to leverage the hardcore rules here if I were him. Oh, Z coming in full head of steam, but Muralku able to dodge out of the way. Z meeting nothing but turnbuckle. Muralku coming right back in with a corner splash. And he's not done yet, coming in a second time. And sending Mama Snap up and over with that monkey flip. And just as I was thinking that Z would have the advantage in the ring, Muralku here, Mr. Canadian Nightmare himself, proving me wrong. But you know what? I'm glad to be proven wrong. That's what I like to see here at UFW. People exceeding expectations. And now got hold of that leg, kick to the back of the 5-0. Now an elbow drop over the leg here, trying to get rid of Z's mobility. Not a bad idea when your opponent is a good half a foot taller than you and about 50 pounds heavier.
Oh, it looks
now,
like he's going to wrap her up in a figure 4 leg lock.
Dead center of the ring as well, but now Z's going to be in a bit of a predicament here, because even if she does make it to the ropes, Muralku does not have to release the hold, so she's going to have to find a way out of it by force.
Looks like she's trying to turn it over.
Oh, and she does, turning over the figure 4, reversing the pressure. Muralku having no choice whatsoever but to release the hold. That was actually quite a bit of restraint on both their behalves, because if they have both tried to hold on and roll back and forth with that, I would not have been surprised. Muralku backing off, and Z now getting up with what I can only say was a burst of snap anger there. Coming off the ropes and sending Muralku up and over to the outside. Now Z exiting the ring on the opposite side. What does she have in mind here? She's rummaging around the ring and oh my goodness, that's a shovel. Well, there isn't any snow here around the UFW arena, so I can only imagine she's going to use that for one thing, and that's probably going to be Muralku's body.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that Z would be the first one to go for a weapon.
Well, like we alluded to, these two would probably be very disappointed in each other if they didn't go all out, and, well, Z's going all out. Shovel strike to the back and now one to the ribs. It looks vicious, but we all know how Muralku thinks. He would be probably more angry at her if she wasn't doing this. And another shot to the ribs there, really laying it in on the Canadian Nightmare, turning this into a bit of a nightmare for him. And where the hell is she going? Up on the apron here.
Oh, this can't be good for Muralku.
Z looking like she's about to bring some shovel justice from the heavens off the apron right into Muralku's face there with the market garden. Driving that shovel right into his face. He could be out cold. That's one, that's two. But no, the Canadian Nightmare just barely able to get that shoulder up at the last moment. Muralku showing why he is the hardcore champ there, because most regular competitors, most of your run-of-the-mill folks, that probably would have been enough to put them down, but here at UFW that wasn't the case, especially not for the champ. But even then, he's not going to be able to take too many shots like that.
Well, he's able to find an opening with the gut punch and jawbreaker.
That he did, and that was an opening that he needed, because if Z kept up that pace, I don't think he was going to last much longer.
I agree completely.
Muralku getting some space here, probably shaking off the cobwebs from those shovel shots, and to I'll probably figure out a game plan here. Searching onto the ring as well, and oh no, oh he's picked up Old Faithful. Muralku now has hold of the UFW hardcore chair, chasing down Z and cracking her right over the head with it. No, you hit me with a shovel, I'm gonna hit you with a chair. That's just how these two do things. And throwing her right into the steps there on the opposite side of the ring. Oh my god, full head of steam again, and oh my god, he just threw himself chair first into Z's face there.
Looks like it knocked the top step loose.
I'm surprised it didn't knock Z's head loose after that. And I think after that, I'm seeing a bit of red there, folks. I can't say I'm surprised. That was all of Muralku's momentum going chair first into her face. And now a big snap suplex right on that hard floor, and folks, that is just a very, very thin mat with tar underneath it. Could be marble, could be granite, I don't know, whatever it is, it's not comfortable to land on. Now a German suplex on the outside, he's got the bridge, shoulders down, but Z able to just wiggle her way out of it at the last moment.
I was wondering if that might have been it.
Now, Z came into this match with the exact same ferocity she was expecting from Muralku, so she's going to do everything she can to respect that and go for as long as she can. I'm surprised Muralku was able to draw blood first, especially after those shovel shots, but I guess after a few matches with Temujin, you start getting a bit of a hard head. Oh my goodness! He's bringing out
That's a hockey stick wrapped in barbed wire.
That it is.
And
I thought the chair was. Oh, and now they're just colliding in the middle of the ring with both of their weapons.
And again, a shot and a parry, and again. But Z finds an opening.
And she lands a big stunner on the outside, deciding that shovel just wasn't going to do the job. Well, first I said earlier that the chair was Old Faithful, but well, leave it to a Canadian to bring out the barbed wire hockey stick. But in this instance, it just wasn't powerful enough, and Muralku's in a bit of a dire situation as Z takes his head off with that clothesline just as he was getting up. And oh no, lifting on, oh my goodness, just power driving his head on the thin mats. I do not want to be Muralku's head and spine after that one.
This has to be it.
Oh, she dropped him on his head, surely. 1, 2.
No,
But
he kicks
no! The Canadian Nightmare not quite ready to have the Nightmare of Defeat. Got that shoulder up last second. I don't think anyone was expecting that. And Z there now into the ring, just, well, flat on her back. I think a mix of exhaustion and probably shock from Muralku kicking out there. Probably wondering to herself, what the hell do I have to do to keep this kid down? And Muralku surprisingly up to his feet first. I was joking about him getting a harder head and neck after his matches with Temujin, but maybe that might be the case. Muralku, I don't know what it is, determination, adrenaline, whatever it is, it's allowed him to get back into the ring and now unleash chops on Z, but Z able to fight through them, now firing back with some punches.
Yes, more of the punching, please.
Well, Z disagrees. Kick to the gut, fireman's lift, and she lands that detonation kick. Damn near taking his head off. But now Z's having a bit of trouble taking advantage there. She's been putting out a lot of offense, but if you overexert yourself, you risk exhausting yourself, and that could be what's happening here. Not going for the pin, looking to inflict more damage. Maybe she realizes that Muralku is a bit too stubborn to stay down after a shot like that. Sending him to the corner. Muralku not even able to stay on his feet. I was saying that Z might be running on fumes. Muralku's looking like he could be even worse.
Oh, what's Z doing?
There's only one thing she could be doing in a hardcore match, and that's looking for more toys, and it looks like she's found what she was looking for. Bringing out a table from underneath the ring. God, I always wonder who actually stacks stuff under there. The amount of things you can find under there is crazy. Setting it up in the corner. This is not looking good for Muralku. He is looking like he's running on fumes. Z looks like she has a plan in mind, and if he cannot shake off those cobwebs, he's going to be in big trouble. And she's not done. What else could she be looking for? Looks like she's got something in her hand there.
What is that? Looks like...
Can't quite get a good look at it.
it's a bag of something.
Whatever it is, she's pouring it out on the table.
Legos.
Oh my goodness, that is... Oh my gosh, she's going to end this man's career. Ladies and gentlemen, that is...
Hey, wait a minute. You told me to pick up my toys, but you can spill Legos all over whenever you want?
I stepped on one of your Legos barefooted last week at Snap House. Now it's your turn to know what it feels like.
Oh no, the sins of the past are now coming to haunt Muralku. Maybe if he had picked up those Legos, he wouldn't be in this situation. But come on now, stepping on a Lego, surely that can't be worth whatever she has planned for him right here. I know it's hardcore, but this might be taking it too far. Oh no.
Oh, going up for a super
Oh
flex.
no, she's not gonna. No, Z, you can't do this. Come on. Oh no, oh god, no, superplex with her. Oh no, wait! Muralku's rolled her up. 1, 2, that's a count of 3.
How?
How would... you know what? That's my explanation, because I don't know.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, and still UFW Hardcore Champion, the Canadian Nightmare, Muralku Frostman!
Somehow...
This was a good idea.
Somehow, Muralku able to get the roll up.
Well, folks, I can only speculate. It looked like Z was about to finish off Muralku there. She sent them off the top rope. Both of them went crashing through the table with the Legos, and well, I can only assume that Muralku, in an act of desperation, instinct, whatever it is, he was able to roll up Z, and oh, given that they both went through that table, she did not have the strength to kick out. Call it luck, call it instinct, call whatever it is you think, but it ended up with Muralku retaining his title. Great effort from Z, but in the end, Muralku able to show us why he is the hardcore champ. Happy ending for him tonight at Unbroken. Not only does he keep not only does he get to keep his title, but he also learns an important lesson, which is pick up your damn Legos.
Well, that's definitely going to be one for the UFW record books right there. How he managed to pull that off, I don't know. I just watched the replay and I still can't figure it out.
Like I said, it was probably luck, instinct, combination of the two, or whatever it is, it worked.
That is definitely the truth. It did work. And now Muralku retaining the title in one hell of a contest.
And speaking of truths, I'm about to lay some truth on you, ladies and gentlemen, because that was one hell of a UFW Monday Night Unbroken. But just to make sure that it was, what do you all think? You know what? I don't even have to ask if you think that was great, because you knew what I was going to say.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank goodness we're a democracy here, because, well, I agree, you agree, the crowd agrees, we all agree. And well, unfortunately, folks, all good things must come to an end, and that is the case here with UFW Unbroken. I've been Mr. Meerkat Monday himself, Alex Kahira, and tonight I was joined by...
Proven connoisseur of the punching, also here with...
Your senior Tilburg announcer, Sylvia Nux.
And while we must bid you farewell tonight, folks, don't you worry, because we have got more shows planned in the upcoming future. On Friday night, 8 PM SLT, you'll be able to catch UFW Nightfall, where you will see quite a few matches. We will see the debut of Rocco. You'll remember him. How could we forget? Going one-on-one with Miyu for our first match. You'll be seeing tag team matching with Cyber Tension going on up against the Courageous Diamonds, and then in the main event, and we heard the build up for this last night, UFW Women's title match, MDT versus Tani. That's going to be a hell of a show for sure. And then on Sunday, 7 PM SOT, you can catch another episode of Frontline. And on that show, you'll be able to see we'll be having Tilly Toucan going up against Denise Canoso. We will be having another newcomer, Jack, going up against the ring president himself, Nick Fox. And then for our main event, we will be having Vex going up against Cypher. Another big show planned. And then same time next week, you'll be able to catch UFW Unbroken 5 PM SLT. Mark it more on your calendars, folks, if you don't want to miss them.
And also, don't forget, November 1st, we've got Slamoween. And also, don't forget, the meet and greet will be in Dusty's Bar. There's a teleporter in the lobby that will take you there. It's the first item on the list.
Impeccable timing, Krogan, because that is the end of the show, and you may now use your microphones, ladies and gentlemen.